Halo semuanya dan selamat kembali di stream Rai Galilei. Rai Galilei stream Yokoso. Thank you for coming. How are you all today? Yeah. It's been not really. I mean, it's been a while, but scram. Yes. I have scram again, and this time I scram to draw again. Apparently, I think every time I'm gonna do a free talk, as long as it's not too serious, I'm gonna draw as well. So it's like a double thing, you know. How are you all today? Are you all good? Are you all healthy? Udah pada makan belum? Have you all ate? Hello. Good evening. Hi, Rai. Hello. How are you, Rai? I am feeling okay. Malam Rahamlo, Ramas tempat tu dengan jomblo, apa tu maksudnya? Bagaimana dengan dirimu, teman? Yes, sudah makan. Hello, Rai, udah mamam, sudah. Have you? Hello, Rai, were you okay and happy? I am okay and happy. So, makan tapi habis ni bakal mam, silakan, mam. Aku lihat, Rai, lihat banyak orang yang baru datang ke streamnya Rai. Oh, banyak orang baru. There's a lot of new people in Rai stream. For those who haven't read the rules, please go ahead and read the rules. Bagi yang belum baca rule-nya, silakan baca rule-nya terlebih dahulu. Yes. Gomen Nihongo wa wakarimasen damu. Guguru-san. ごめん、ちょっと待って。よーほー、久しぶり。でも、はい。Have you eaten? I have. That's a good thing. Yes, tamo. Konbanwa. Hello, I am Japanese. I came in for the first time today and you're cute. Konbanwa. No, you cute. Thank you for coming to the stream. Hello. Yes. Hisashiburi. It means long time no see. Yes. Does Panya Junior still have no name yet? Apparently, we have decided to name Panya Junior as Tabby. without further ado, we're gonna open a new sheet. And then, so apparently before this, I draw a preenie, but then I feel like, I guess I'm gonna stream drawing the preenie, but then I feel like, nah, I'm not gonna draw the preenie. I'm gonna make a new one. Tabby is in tabby or tubby or tabby. Tabby. Tab. Tabby. Tabby. Stabby dyan. Right, I will draw along with you. Haha, okay. Draw with me. We draw together, yes. Well, my first stream, hello. Welcome to Rai Galilei stream. Selamat datang di streamnya Rai. Doon ada subtitle. Maaf, tapi apakah Anda sudah membaca? Itu rulesnya. Jika kamu bertanya dengan bahasa Indonesia, maka Rai akan menjawab dengan bahasa Indonesia. Jadinya jangan khawatir, teman. Start senyum. Oh no. Rai udah pernah gambar penyak kak, udah lama nggak lihat stream Rai. Oh, Rai belum pernah gambar penyak secara serius. Yes, belum pernah gambar penyak secara serius. Tapi udah pernah gambar. Malam. Kalau aku pakai bahasa gimana? Sayangnya, apakah kalbumu bisa didengar oleh Rai? I can stop smiling, you're so cute. Not cute though, Rai is cool. Rai is very cool. Rai sudah makan? Sudah. Opening horritas terus, okay. Rai bukannya nggak pengen senyum, tapi Rai defaultnya senyum. I always smile. I can frown, but it's smooth. I'm also working on drawing right now, so let's draw together. Yes, please let's draw together. Kangen dengerin wap, nanda wap. Mari kita gambar. Saya nggak tahu mau gambar apa. Seperti biasa, Rai membutuhkan ide untuk apa yang digambar. Tapi Rai rasa Rai ingin menggambar sebuah robot, bukan yang otomaton jagung. Meskipun Rai pengen gambar otomaton jagung. Tapi Rai masih pengen gambar yang benar-benar robot. Kalau dia itu near human perfection, even though she's an automaton. Rai from Osing Angkatan. Kelihatan. Robot. Coba gambar Pokemon. Bisa kak. Mau gambar mecha? Bukan mecha juga sih, more like automaton with steel body instead of flesh. Kalau gambar sawah jangan lupa 2 gunung sama matahari. Can you draw our future? Gundam? No. Gundam terlalu susah buat Rai. Metagross, huh? Sure. Metagross, huh? Okay, let's start. Seperti biasa, Rai mulai dengan 1 layer. Jadinya ada beberapa orang yang bertanya. There's a couple of people that ask Rai, did Rai really draw in only one one layer? I do. I actually draw with only 1 layer. I wonder if there's anything here. Let me extend the thing so you can see that I only draw in 1 layer, unless I decide to color that layer. Yes, ito matwell. Ito Okay. I will now draw. Just kind of weird, huh? Okay. Oke, kita mulai. Let us draw. Bagaimana kabar kalian hari ini? How are you all today? Are you all healthy? Have you all ate? Are you all okay? Wait, let me open Metagross. Images. Okay. There's not many style. There's no much style for Metagross because of his quad feet. Demo. I think I can make him. Want to make him menacing. Make him menacing. How do you? Metagross. Metagross is not organic, which is kind of hard. Let me just something like this. Yes. And then something like, where is arm go? Something like this, I guess. What does this arm eyes? Oh, I see. Okay. This face is gonna be right over. How do you draw it? Sad face. Oh my, I'm sorry we give Gray a depression backstory. Oh no, midlife crisis Greymon. Sad Greymon. Make the hand big. And then that make it underrated on the other way. It's basically just chilling. He's just chilling. Maybe I can make it like lift one of his legs or something. There you go. It's Metagross. A lot of things happening because it's near the end of my work time. So like starting from tomorrow, Rai is going to have a small vacation until the boss asks Rai to come back into IPD. Mostly Rai is only probably gonna stay home because of lots of things, but mostly because I'm tired on going out every day. I stayed home. Pokemon kesukaan Rai apa? Pokemon kesukaan Rai itu Litwick. Rai suka Litwick. Means I can chill tomorrow. Yes. It means I can chill tomorrow. Ulit wig mas banget, right? Ya kan? I like it. Rest well, officer. Thank you. This last mission, my body basically get pounded to pieces. Now every inch of my body hurts. I die. But I'm doing fine. Only a couple of bruises, but everything's fine. I got home safely, and then I hug a pina and the baboy. I have a tabby, and everything's good. Konbanwa re, konbanwa. Ako pikir robot burung hantu. Oh, bukan robot burung hantu. Ini Pokemon namanya Metagross. Metagross namanya. Dia kena bulatannya seperti itu. Mari kita buat bulatannya seperti itu. Metagross. Kita buat sedikit shadow di sini biar lebih prominent. No big wound, right? No big wound. Only some couple of bruises. Don't worry. Guys, please take care and get enough rest. Don't worry, I do. If I didn't have enough rest, I probably won't be streaming right now. So don't worry about that. I'm okay. Because Rai is a big chat. Sometimes I feel like this kind of stream is therapeutic. How do you even spell it? Not only, I mean, like, at least for me, it is for me at least. It makes me feel good to be able to tell you guys about stories of my life. Tell you guys about the stories of my missions. Tell you guys the stories about my cat, about everything really. Ngeliat chat aku kira gambar Pro Boboiboy. Pro Boboiboy dyan tapi mirip sih. Bukan Pro Boboiboy tapi mirip sih. Tidak salah. Kalau bikin Pro Boboiboy berarti harus bikin Mr. Boss. Therapeutic. Well, the streams are, is it really? I feel like my streams are therapeutic, at least for me. I don't know if it is for you guys though. Is it for you guys? I'm Norai, ito Lucario. Yes, Lucario. Ini Metagross. Yes, ini Metagross. This is Metagross. Rai lebih suka Lucario atau Grand Ninja? Rai lebih suka Grand Ninja karena ninja bodoh. Bikin Metagross. Sometimes I think about it, like when I have a free time, I feel a little bit, what do you call it? A little bit anxious because I used to have loads of work, but now I don't. I can't seem to relax, you know. One of these days I would be panicking on my bed, even though I tried my best to rest, even though I know that I'm tired, but my body keeps on telling me that there's still work to do, even though there is not. Feels weird. Sometimes resting just feels. Right, do you like bug type Pokemon? I do. I like bug monsters in general, actually. What you drawing? I'm drawing Metagross. How do you draw the hands? The reason why I'm drawing is to decrease the feeling of me feeling, anxious, because I feel like I'm making something. Makes me feel like I'm working on something, which is actually, what do you call it? Kind of, what do you call it? Productive. Yes, productive. Productive. I'm not tired or anything, actually. So I guess it's kind of a good thing. I'm not sure. Metagross is actually all meta and culti Pokemon. Yes, they don't. They don't actually. I don't even remember what's competitive anymore. It's been such a long time since I don't follow Pokemon or Digimon. Like, I'm at the place wrong. Wangi wangi wangi, nande wangi wangi wangi. Hope you're having good night rest tonight. I will, don't worry. I will try to have a good night rest alongside my babies, my angels, my savior of my life. Lately, I have also been feeling like I have this identity crisis. That feels so weird. I don't know. It feels like I don't know. Feels all weird. I feel like I'm not me for a quite long time. It feels like I'm lost. One day you kind of woke up and feel like, am I doing the right thing? Is this what I really want to do? But then again, I don't really have a choice. Still, I have the freedom to think. I want to study Japanese so I can interact with other people, mostly to the viewers, and understand vibes. I should have studied more Japanese when I have time, since now I have lots of time. That's one hand, weird hand, but I guess it would work. I'm not sure. Oh. Even now I feel like, I don't know. My voice is kinda small compared to the BGM. True. I've been speaking quite small actually. There you go. When you become the right copy of get your attention joke episode serious. Maybe you're up to something. Maybe I'm up to something. Do speaking slightly whispery like that not hurt your throat? I don't strain myself, really. I don't strain myself. I mean, like this. Does it hurt my throat if I speak like this? If I speak on that kind of voice a little bit too long, then it kind of will, but not really. Don't worry, I'll be okay. Sometimes when I get a little bit too serious, everything just goes, you know? I can understand your English a little, yeah. How are you, sir? How are you, woman? How are you? How are you, madam or sir? How are you today? Are you doing great? Have you ate, sir? Are you doing fine? Also, if there's any donation, please do tell me, okay? Because sometimes I forget to read about it. Oh yeah, there's actually this one marshmallow that talk about if he or she felt like we have been too soft with me lately, and I should probably try to what's it called, walk away from my comfort zone a little bit. I mean, like, I will, don't worry, you can suggest me anything you like in the marshmallow, because my marshmallow is really open, really. My marshmallow is like a DM, but I probably won't reply back to you because of some reasons, and I only will reply back to you in stream. I'm sorry, but yeah, my marshmallow is always open for any type of content you would like to try and suggest. I'm gonna try to what is it called? I'm gonna try to pick the one that I feel okay-er in my side. Eh, jangan lupa minum. I will. I'm on watch while doing my homework. Your voice is best to accompany me. Okay, don't worry. Keep on going. I'm Indonesian. Oh, hello. DM is direct marshmallow. Not wrong. About the 20k subscriber thing, I've been thinking, because I don't have a membership, I can't really tell which is the people that have been here for a long time and people who is not. I mean, like, I know the people that has been here for a long time and then who's not, but when I open a stream that is public to the internet, there's bound to be people that I didn't know that will slip into there and might destroy the stream, which is kind of unfortunate, but I kinda have to think that way because everything is basically possible. So I don't think I could open a public playing stream thing, because there's going to be a lot of things that's not good that's going to happen in the stream, even though probably most of it gonna be just fine. Mau kami taruh sama mana, Rai? Oh, nanti kita gambar kakinya dulu, baru kita bikin yang lainnya begitu. Your voice is so nani? The many instances where I thought sliding into them has something to do with that. Me too. I have been interested in Dungeons and Dragons lately. Thank you to Reza. I mean, like, I have been interested in Dungeons and Dragons for a very long time, to the point where I wanted to make my own game, but I never been playing in Dungeons and Dragons actual game itself. I kind of think how it would be, how the system gonna be if I make it. Is it gonna be like this? Is it gonna be like this? Something like that. So I never been into an actual D&D game, and then Reza showed me how it goes, and it's actually pretty fun. I love it very much. It's as expected. It's really fun, really. Oh, this is three goes again. Okay. Ninja ID stream D&D when? Not sure, but like if there's one, I would like to participate. Leg. I've been playing an Ninja ID TRPG. There is a lot of things that I plan to do, but all the things that I plan to do doesn't seems to work. More like it's bound to fail. It's kind of sad, because probably I've been reaching a little bit too high in this past few days. I have been a little bit too prideful on the concepts of the work itself, and it just failed because I don't have the capacity of energy to actually do them all. Just really bad. Remember the thing that I told you to guys, like the Penya quest? Yes, the Penya quest. I have been working on it, but then I kind of stopped midway. I kind of know what to do. I sort of stopped midway because it took a little bit too much energy. I wanted to make it real. I wanted to make it appear. But sadly, it's just I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm still gonna try to continue to finish what I'm doing, but I'm not even sure when I will try to continue them again. It's kind of sad. Ada nonton Pokemon 2019 yang 154. Oh, Rai, udah lama nggak ngikutin Pokemon. Gambar Dragonite. Oh, tan dulu ya, Rai lagi gambar yang ini dulu. Bahasa Inggris maklumin apa deh, nggak tahu. Oh, itu, Rai juga lupa. Technically, RPG has more freedom than RPG cause the limiting factors on negativity. Yes. Akankah Mimin News? Lanjut. Speaking of Penya, how are you doing? Gua ngeliat chatnya nggak bisa bahasa Inggris, nggak apa-apa. Seperti yang di rule-nya bilang, kalau seandainya dirimu menggunakan bahasa Indonesia saat bertanya, maka Rai akan jawab pertanyaannya dengan bahasa Indonesia. Dan jika kamu bertanya dengan bahasa Inggris, maka aku akan menjawabnya dengan bahasa Inggris. Jadi silakan bertanya, dan aku akan menjawab pertanyaanmu, kawan. Kecuali pertanyaannya itu pertanyaan yang tidak bisa Rai jawab. Rai, what are you drawing? I'm drawing Metagross from Pokemon. The case solely represent life comes first, will wait and will wear in jail. No need to apologize, sorry, take your time. That's not it though. Being a liver means we have to create a content. We can't just sit in Twitter or something like that every day without doing something. That's basically just us, you know. We as a content creator needs to create content, and I'm taking that as a serious job because I'm still quite prideful to my job, and then like I know I shouldn't be taking this too hard, but if I look back, I haven't been doing much lately. All I do is draw. I barely stream solo nowadays because I don't know why my mental capacity is just in a kind of weak state right now. That being said, I do believe forcing yourself to make content for the sake of the content may result in such. Yes, they do. And they will. That's why every time I stream, probably it would be collaboration because I wanted to play with somebody else most of the time. When the times I'm not, it's probably like this kind of chill state-ish, you know. Just hearing and reading your text make me happy already, thank you. But I wanted to appreciate you guys too by giving you content. Your mental health takes top priority, I know, don't worry. Do you need more motivations? Probably I need more motivations. I'm not sure though. I'm not really sure though. I haven't been sure about anything for quite a long time now. Actually, kind of sad. I hope I can draw better than just random doodle. Yeah, there's a thing that I wanted to talk to you guys. It's about learning. It's all about learning. Most of you guys tweeted that, and not tweeted. Some of you guys actually marshmallowed me about me being supremely gifted, and it's actually questioning if I've been drawing for a long time or not. I have been drawing for a long time, but in the same time, my drawing for a long time is like really lost. It's like random doodles that I don't even learn, I think. It's just basically stickmans, and then basically project that took like weeks to do. But I keep on drawing, and then like I try to learn the ways of how to draw back from the roots. Back from the roots, like anatomy or something like that. We draw things because we basically we draw things reference from an actual thing. We draw things based on things that we see in real life, and maybe not, yes, but most of the elements is everywhere. Teeth is in creature, sharp tooth is in this creature, and skin like this is in this creature, molten lava,
rotten corpses, anything is in the nature. So basically, when you learn what you want to learn how to draw, it's always important to look at your references. It's always important to look at the references. My ways of learning is like this. So there's like this 3 steps of learning. It doesn't apply to only drawing, but there's like a thing like there's 3 steps of learning. Basically, the first step is for you to do research on the thing that you wanted to learn. For example, I wanted to learn how to draw hands. Then you need, and that's basically your research. You wanted to draw hands, then you research about hands, reference about hands, look for what real hand actually looks like, and then reference other artists of how they draw hands. And then after you search that all, you go to the second phase, which is basically a phase where you learn it. There's a lot of people that mistaken learning as drawing as quickly as possible or studying things as quickly as possible. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. I think the concepts of learning is basically you trying to understand what you're trying to understand, no matter how long it takes. So for example, you wanted to study about mathematics. You try to understand what's 1 plus 1. Why is it 1 plus 1? Why does that even matter in the world? Why do I need to know about 1 plus 1? Well, that kind of thing takes time for you to understand, like the concept of 1 plus 1. Why do I need to know 1 plus 1? Anything or something like that. It takes time. You don't need to rush at all when you're learning. You don't even. It could even take days. It could take hours. It could take years. You drawing what you're trying to do could take days or even hours, maybe, if you want it to be shorter, like hours of trying to draw. Like for example, me trying to draw in this style, it takes hours for me to draw just one Greymon. It takes me like 4 hours, I guess, or 5. But like, it's not about how fast you do it. It's all about the progress and you getting used to it. And then there's like the third phase, which is basically repeat. For example, you draw the previous Sad Life Greymon, and then you feel like, oh, I do great on that Sad Life Greymon. I wanted to able to do it again. Then you draw another pose of Sad Life Greymon with the same quality, and then you do it over and over again until like around 10 times. You can actually feel that you're actually going faster on drawing the Sad Life Greymon. You actually draw faster on the anatomy of the muscle. That's basically how it works. It's okay to take time on your studies because that's just how study works. And then you rinse and repeat until you understand how it works, until you have this brain muscle thing working on you, you know. But some people doesn't have the patience of learning, which is totally normal. Actually, it's really normal. It's because the concepts of you feel like you're wasting your time on learning. You could be doing anything in that current of time. But I can have you the set game. Sad life, Greymon. I am so sad because my wife left me, Greymon. Ah, Greymon. It takes time. It takes time to learn. So take your time. Don't rush. Unless it's a thing that you have to do, like, I don't know, deadlines or something like that. But other than that, don't rush. Take your time to understand things. Take your time to understand the thing that you wanted to learn, because when you force yourself too much, you're going to get sick of it. You're going to get sick of studying. You're going to blame studying for everything. Why do I even study? I could have done this, I could have done this. You're going to regret the spaghetti. You're going to not feel the satisfaction of learning things. That's basically what I hear, what I learn, and most of the days, most of the time, every time I'm trying to teach somebody, every time I'm trying to learn something, that happens. Please don't turn this metaverse into sex like Grey. Oh no, I don't even remember what Metagross say when he talks, like Metagross, or is that like something else? I don't remember. Metagross. Wait, why is Grey having a sad life? It's from the previous stream. You should take a break. Rai always has the right words for us, but whenever Rai is feeling down, I don't know what to say. Oh, don't worry at all, because like every time I'm feeling down, I specifically know what to do. I specifically know what I'm lacking, but I just feel sad. Just because you're strong doesn't mean you're immune for being sad. Being sad is normal. It's part of life. Really. So don't worry at all, really. I mean, like word of encouragement helps, because it made me feel like there's somebody with me while I'm being sad, but like don't think too much of it, because I already know what I can do. I already know what I'm supposed to go. It's already clear. It's just that I'm just really sad. That's all. So don't worry at all, really. Metagross udah mau selesai. Oh, tidak tahu. Nanti habis Rai selesain, Rai bakal memperbagus dan memperbagus lagi sampai Rainya puas begitu. Tangan. Okay. I forgot how to hand. Wait. Hand gone. Please. Oh. Please stop pulling my beloved Grey one. Because Grey one has a beard, but it's becoming a sad story. Like has been Papa has made him wise edited his live longer than I was. Mood swing is normal. Mood swing is normal. It's human, don't worry. Sepertinya saya telat 40 menit. It's okay. Tidak apa-apa. Like Goron, from this perspective, I haven't drawn a face yet, don't worry. Very Goron though. Who's Goron though? Then let's all evolve into Victory Greymon. Yeah, because Victory Greymon brings victory. Metagrow. Somewhere right. feel like I'm drawing it wrong. That's why. Let's make it straight. There you go. There you go. Will you give it color or it will be monochrome? I think it will be monochrome. Most of my arts are monochrome because I still haven't learned the ways of coloring. And when I do color, it's going to take a really long time. I wouldn't mind streaming that, but oh, you guys need to sleep because like most of the times after I finish my drawing, it will be that late night, and I don't want you guys to be tired, especially when tomorrow is Monday. Happy Monday! Eto. Oh, that's the wrong button. Ah. What is Monday? Hey! As the Naya! All-Force Freedom brings you second victory. I'm not sure why I'm typing this. All-Force Freedom is basically a cheap Digimon. Most of the Digimon is basically cheap Digimon. I forgot. I think All-Force Freedom is bound to be like the fastest Digimon there is. I forgot his effect, but like I remember like he's supposed to be like supremely fast, and nobody can actually like. What do I call it? It's like nobody can actually like be faster than him or something like that. Don't know. Chotomate, thank you for the donations. Wait a bit. Terima kasih kucing bertelur. Kucing bertelur na deh. For the donation, is it gonna be thick? I mean like Metagross have thick legs. Will it be thick? Will it be thick? Metagross, thick Metagross. My legs are thick, Metagross. Yes, Metagross. Thick legs, Metagross. Something like this. There you go. Well, we at least me activity at 7 at 8. I sleep at 5 hours. So yeah. Oh no! Please try to stick at like 6 hours. That's like the standard time of human. Wait, is there another? No. I'm gonna check for a bit. Just make sure it's not actually there. No. Belajar teori dulu. Yes, I will belajar color theory dulu. Saya akan belajar color theory dahulu sebelum Rai mewarnai. Soalnya kasihan nanti kalian tidurnya kemalaman setiap kali Rai gambar. Mendingnya Rai belajar teori berwarna terlebih dahulu. Kentaurmon Arabat was All-Force Freedom, I think. Oh. At least it is fastest Royal Knight and I love it, right? I will you stream rhythm games in the near future? I am not sure if I will stream rhythm games though. I'm not sure if I would stream rhythm games. Let's see, okay? Mukanya kayak ke depan kayak Metagross true. Maybe I can fix that. Or maybe I can't. Or maybe I can actually. Most of Metagross is just legs, so like I can move the Metagross. I forgot that Rai isn't quite human like oh man, I'm semi-human. It's 7 to 8 hours, right? 6 is still yabai. True, 6 is still kind of yabai, but like that's the most minimum of minimum if you're really busy. At least try 6. Kalau disuruh gambar bukan kita suka pakai kuas apa, pensil atau apa, dan sukanya monokrom atau coloring. Rai belum pernah mewarnai Rai belum pernah menggambar pakai itu pakai kuas sebelumnya di apa
bukan digital. Ray, waktu itu gambarnya pakai pensil terus, jadinya habis gitu Ray langsung pindah ke digital. Jadi habis Ray pensil Ray digital gitu. Jadi Ray belum tahu rasanya menggambar pakai kuas. Nanya cuma pakai pensil begitu. Wah, it's okay, Ray. Take your time. I will. Tomorrow I don't have class. I have a lot of rest. Okay. Even though you don't have a class, please do have lots of rest. I want you guys to be healthy. I don't want you guys to be sick. Please be healthy. Okay? Please take good care of yourself, okay? Remember, not being able to sleep at night is not something to brag about. Not being able to sleep at night means you're going to have lots of complications later in the future. So don't be proud of it. Okay? Dono, tutamate. Terima kasih for the donation. Thank you for the donation. Terima kasih atas donasinya. Thank you, Feriam, for the donation. Don't forget to drink, right? I will, even though I forgot to brought his drink, but I will have a little rest. After rice resting, and then take a water. Halo, Rai Galilei. Halo. So, Rai, kalau kadang berantakan, coba dia gambar pakai kuas. Oh. Nanti Rai coba beli kuas. Tapi Rai nggak tahu beli, kan ada banyak tipe cat. Rai nggak tahu tipe cat apa yang Rai harus beli. Tipe cat apa yang harus Rai beli? Metagross. Something like this. There you go. Booster. There you go. There you go. Leg. Yeah. Good stuff. There you go. You're probably having bad sleep schedule, a short-term graduation for a long-term complication. Yes. You don't. Sleep is for the weak, but I am not strong. Seriously, for the week, I just want to have peaceful, proper sleep. Yes, please have a peaceful, proper sleep. Gambar pakai kuat dikasih ke wajah seru juga. Watercolor is quite easy to put the colors the worst, and you can build it up. Oh, the game is kind of funky though. Yeah, funky PGM. Kalau mau bagi pemula pakai cat air gampang. Oh, mungkin untuk awal acrylic atau watercolor. Sleep is for the weak, and I am weak. Is for the wise and strong. Yes. When we kind of cringe bragging about not sleeping, like tidur buat orang. Sometimes I would joke like sleep is for the weak. I don't mean it. Okay. I don't mean it. Sleep is for the wise. Oh, detailing. Yes. I remember about getting into traditional media from digital, and I keep pushing visible Control Z. I get the feeling. Reinforcing not sleeping for 2 weeks could kill you, folks. Exactly. Hamlo. I watch for time your live stream watching from Japan. Hamlo. Konbanwa. Thank you for coming to the stream. The best boy. Best man. Hari ini aku ulang tahun, Ray. Selamat ulang tahun. Semoga kamu mendapatkan apa yang kamu inginkan, dan semoga kamu sehat selalu. dan senang. Oh, thank you for the donation. Oh no, I can't read your name. Sawah di Kapray. Have fun drawing regigasnya. Oh, regigasnya na. Oh, thank you for the donation. Ini namanya Metagross. Even during content, I try to maintain the sleep schedule before it's all started, right? Oh, super chat thanks. Super chat. Arigatou gozaimasu. Don't forget drink. There is no drink, but I will drink later. People either start with watercolor acrylic or poster paint. Screw sleep. I want to sleep that morning. Please do sleep more. Social media is nice, but prep for your cleanup, girl. Yeah, true. It kind of feels like kind of messy when you try to make a mess. Everything is just really hard to clean. Ano, Rai gambar Metagross ka? Yes, Rai gambar Metagross. Following Bob Ross is fun. Yes, and relaxing. Clean up eraser bits and traditional. It's quite bothersome, right? Because I want to go, right? It's okay. Just that I want to go, right? Wait. Kamu ada ngefans sama pelukis gitu, Rai? Kalau kuliah Da Vinci, Rai baru tertarik sama art like a couple of months ago. Not a couple of months ago. It's more like almost a year ago, but not a year. Rai tertarik sama menggambar itu less than tidak setahun, maksudnya kayak hampir setahun, tidak setahun. Dan Rai nggak terlalu tahu banyak tentang popular painter atau pelukis populer atau seperti itu. So like I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Why are you so cute? I'm not cute. I'm cool. Itanki desu ne. Itanki means what? No, it's Pokemon. Nice. Thank you. You did. I don't know. I feel like every time there's a super chat, I just need to do it. The urge is too strong. Bob Ross, Metagross. This all makes sense now. But that's supposed to be. Rai jago gambar ya. Rai tidak sejago yang lain, namun Rai tidak menganggap Rai sebagai jago, namun terima kasih. Rai kayak lebih sering gambar monster gitu. Yes, gambar monster. Rai lebih suka gambar monster dibanding gambar manusia. How did you learn draw? Otodidak atau apa? Otodidak. Thank you. I see. It's right. Okay, right. It's cool. Tam cool. Thank you. It's what I learned. Thank you. That's not the word I say. Thank you. What a tech. I'm so very sorry, but I'm going to sleep. I will come to see you again later. It's okay. Thank you for coming to the stream. Please do have a good time sleeping, okay? Thank you for coming. Besides Bob Ross, is there any popular artist that art industry that is popular in media? Not sure. Bisa gambar orang kayak anime nggak? Bisa dicoba. Can you draw gambar setan? I could try. I mean, basically Satan looking creatures are monsters, so like fellow self-learner artists unite. I see mecha. This is Metagross. I will now continue drawing Metagross. I will now draw Metagross. Drawing feels nice. I like drawing. It takes my mind off. I have this huge feeling that one day I'm gonna be boring. I'm gonna be outdated. And then everyone will forget about me. But that's just a feeling. It could be true, it could be not, depending on what kind of action I will take. Metagross. Walau tidak jago tetap bagus Kak Rai, terima kasih. Yes, okay. Mechagross. Pata ka ucia masih ada Kak Rai. Pata ka ucia Rai udah lupa gambarnya taruh mana. Aku suka 2D lebih tertarik scripting digital 3D sih. Wow, bagus. Untuk bisa menggambar 2D dengan baik maka kamu harus belajar 3D yang baik. Karena basically kita mereferensi berkiblat kepada itu kepada real life, dan real life itu 3D. Jadi kalau seandainya kamu mengerti cara 3D maka kamu tidak akan terlalu susah untuk menggambar tuh. Begitu. So if you want to draw good, try touching 3D. It helps a lot. Don't want to, then it's okay. You can always look at references. Asalnya Kak Rai unik suka, terima kasih. Genre anime yang paling Rai suka apa? Rai tidak tahu. Random, as long as it's fun. Oh, di 10 PM, good night, Rai. Second, watch your stream till the end. Have a good night. Oh, have a good night. Thank you for coming to the stream. It's okay if you want to rest early, that's fine. Thank you for coming. Do you often take breaks while drawing? Kind of. Not really. Actually, I would pour all of my focus to this drawing without stopping at all, which is actually pretty bad. But because I wanted to read the chats, I would stop every now and then. Because it kind of takes concentration for me to draw. And I wanted to give my honest opinion, my serious opinions about things when I look at the chat. I don't want to just stare. I wanted to read it. I wanted to respect it, even though sometimes the chat is kind of weird. Yeah, there you go. Ano na kita tinggal ba? Kalau baru dia berhibat aja. I think they just have about that. Yeah, I won't forget about don't forget about until we just had to stop. No, yes, pengen lihat stream Raya lagi gambar sa potret. Raya gambar sa potret. Mungkin kapan-kapan. Bisa makira. Lalu kasi rambut kuning, benar sekali. Wi-Fi ku tidak bersahabat. Oh no, but still let's enjoy now. Not to think about the future, touch the Wi-Fi, but not too far deep. Yes. Rick, can you bark? Nande? Everyone can't bark. Are you trying to trick me? Hello, Ray. I just woke up from a nightmare. I glad I woke up to you streaming. Oh, here. Rest here together with us all as I draw this lovely, not sad middle life gray metagross. Yes. Don't forget to drink water. Okay, so we have to go to sleep. Good night. Please take care of yourself. Bye bye. I love the stream. Thank you for coming to the stream as well. It's okay. Please go ahead and rest, because rest is the most important thing in human body. Okay, don't forget to rest, everyone. Forget to rest, that is bad. Please rest. Okay. You would not get my attention because you're not resting. If you're tired, please rest. Thinking about the future is important, but I think it's more important to enjoy yourself in the present time. It is. Sometimes I just
crafted plans to the point where I crafted my own future from a very long distance, which is not realistic. But it's both good and bad to try to plan things out early, but it's bad because things could change along the way. Not everything is set in stone like what you plan. Sometimes things just change. Sometimes your plan just have to take another road. Sometimes things just does not work and you need to find another way to do it. As long as you don't give up on trying to search the way, then you're gonna be just fine. If you think correctly, if you use your mind correctly, if you ask for other people's advices, if you use your full capacity of brain, if you're sober, there's a lot of things going on. But most important thing of all, don't forget to believe in yourself. Okay? Kalau nyari referensi bagusnya di ArtStation, banyak profesional artis itu buat belajar. Yes, ArtStation is usually people, it's a place where people usually put their what do they call it, portfolio, which is where pro artists would probably put their portfolio at. So ArtStation is probably a good place if you're trying to search for like this very high quality art-ish thing, I think. Mostly, not all though. Guys have Wi-Fi. Here, get into the cell, let Papa lock you in there. Pero masih ingat tidak waktu si Rick sa everything. I don't want to remember. That's hell. Aku tidak ingin mengingat itu adalah neraka bagiku. Ada buku rekomendasi yang Rai baca akhir-akhir ini? Not really. I haven't been reading books lately. I rarely read books. Surprise! I really read books, which is both bad and okay, I guess. I rarely read books. Zaya love to read books though. There's always this a book that she would kind of recommend every now and then. Every time like I once asked, "We read books. I don't know what makes you interested, but what kind of book that interests you?" She would go on and on about things, and I think it's actually kind of, well, she's interested. Kind of cute. Score. Do you think you're a main character of the world? Protagonist syndrome? I don't, but sometimes I feel like I do. Working in IPD means you're saving worlds. Working in IPD means you get to know a lot of things. Working in IPD means you get to know lots of dimensions. You know what's going on. You know what's happening. You know lots of people. Of course, naturally, that would make me feel like I have this protagonist syndrome because I know everything. But in the same time, everyone is everyone else's protagonist in their own story. Everyone is their own protagonist in their own story. No matter how much you try to escape it, no matter how much you feel like what you are your own protagonist of your own story. But sometimes I would feel happy every time I solve something with my own power. Most of the times I feel really good every time I feel like when I make somebody happy by just using my words, when I comfort somebody by just using my words, when I cast away their anxiety with just my words, it feels supremely good. But sometimes I just forget that there are moments where people are just, I don't know, there are just some moments where you need to know that you don't know everything, you know. There are times where you need to draw a line. There are times you need to remind yourself that you don't know everything and you can't fix everything, even though you tried. Sometimes you need to know the consequences. If you try to save somebody, there is a chance where you might make it even worse. So sometimes I forgot to keep that in mind, and then make things just more worse than before, and I would feel like garbage. I would feel like I just killed somebody. I would feel like I would feel like I should have done that. I would feel like I made someone have a bad day. I've ruined someone else's day more than they well, something like that, you know. Sometimes it made me feel like maybe I should just shut up and stop talking, because not everything's the same. Not everything have the same idea. Not everything would enjoy if you said the things that you think about, the logic and everything, you know. Rai nge-freeze ka? Oh iya, muka Rai mati. Gomenasai. Maaf, tapi baterainya Rai habis. Rai lupa matiin yang lainnya, jadi baterainya habis. Oh no, komen. Saya sepertinya sudah harus pergi karena di sini jam 11 malam dan besok ada kelas online sepertinya internet kurang bersahabat. Makasih buat streamnya Rai. Terima kasih untuk datang ke streamnya Rai. Terima kasih untuk datang dan menemani Rai di gambar kali ini. Semoga kamu dapat bangun sehat di pagi hari untuk menjalani kelasmu. Muka Rai mati. I have a dead face. Rai's soul been ascended beyond his body. Oh no. Kasi ka boleh ngayon sa one half. I know, don't worry. Rai is secretly an automaton. Nani? Nani? What does Metagross face look like? I see. Metagross. There is a circle on the head. Rai, do you have any regret in if you can answer, should we live with or with regret? I'm pretty sure everyone have something that they regret, no matter how small or big. I know you would probably regret about something that you have done back in the middle school or something like that. That you feel like you should have done that. It was just pretty stupid, and now you think about it and remembering it every day. And it actually affects your mentality and everything. But this is a different kind of topic, but it's kind of the same. So like, if you still think about the okay, bisa buka stream Rai wa fi rumah tiba-tiba matikan jadi telat, nggak apa-apa. This monster reborn to resurrect Christ's expression. Well, yeah, do well. One have to be content of the fact sometimes all you can do is listen, sometimes that's enough, right? Regret or not, what's important is ability to keep on moving forward. Yes. Regret not finding you sooner. Thank you. I'm fine being found later on as long as you like my content, even though it's not that much. It's just a couple of talks every now and then while drawing. I'm happy that you enjoy my content. Thank you. Some people remember the time back when they're middle school and everything like that, and then they still can't remember it right now. But like now, if you still think about it right now and it actually affects your mentality about everything, then please do try to remember that one time that one random person do something embarrassing in front of your eyes. Try to remember. If you can't, then why would you think about it again? Because probably there's a chance that not many, probably like very small amount of people would actually remember what you're doing. And if you did remember, what do you feel about it now? Do you think just, oh, it's funny, that's it? Oh, that's kind of embarrassing, that's it, right? Just like slightly, everything just feels like slightly. It doesn't feel that big unless it's something that very major that you do, very major that you like, you accidentally hit the principal's head with a face and then he got into hospital. That's something really major, and then like I understand if you keep on remembering that, but if he say sorry or if she say sorry, then you need to try to not do it again. It's okay to remember, but try to not do it again, and don't feel too bad about it. Yes. The fact that you regret was something in the past means you have grown as a person. Yes, that too. Sometimes you just look at your old artwork and then you're gonna feel like you wanted to vomit. That means you're grown. Why do you have to mention middle school? Because the Olympic age training era was secret dark history. That's fine. It's totally normal. I'm pretty sure like 30% of kids in school, probably 20 kids in school around the world have that kind of thing. And even if it's just 5% or 10, that's still a big number. It's normal. It's fine. Don't think too much about it. I'm making a quite bad metagross. I'm gonna fix this later. Is this how you make metagross? This doesn't look like metagross. It's more like metagross. My art did grow from when I was younger. Aku kembali dengan kota yang banyak. Selamat kembali, selamat datang kembali. I regret not trying to befriend my classmate during middle school. Or if you decided to find them again, then try to. If you can't, then that's fine. Then you must remember to cherish every person that you meet before they go away. Talking about the past, right? What do you think about time? I think we have been talking about time before. Time. The longer you live, the more faster the concept of time is. So everything feels way lot slower when you're still young, but now you feel like the world just move around even faster and faster, because the concept of time it's just keeps on going faster and faster every time you get old. Being a dog or a cat, when you left them in the house for like 4 hours, it could feel like 16 hours them, or like 12 hours, because if I remember, the lifespan of cat or dogs is like around 20-ish. So like time is something that goes more and more faster every time you get older, and I think that's a fact. You feel like times get faster even though you're still young? Well, I mean, it happens, don't worry. Even if you're still at young age, that kind of thing does happen, don't worry. Ah, it goes below the jaw. Ah, I made it wrong. I made the meta goes wrong. I thought it's an axe. It's definitely not an axe. It's like this. It's like an thing. I think. And there's gonna be like a mouth, like supposedly. There you go. It's kind of broken, but I'll fix it later. Is this Metagross one of my favorite Pokemon? Also, hello, don't mind me listening while I'm working. Don't worry, it's okay. Continue working as I draw, as I will accompany you to your working day with my whatever I'm talking about. Don't worry, this kind of happens all the time. I am here to entertain you guys as I try to relax myself with drawing and communicating with everyone in the chat. Go ahead and relax. Technological and economic as well. New things come out every day. Exactly. Human grows faster every day because the concepts of communication. Long time ago, we can't communicate fast because we don't have internet, because phone is barely a thing. Now there's internet. Now there's like curriculums in school. Now there's like phones. Everyone can search for information as much as they want through them without going through the hardships of going into another person or something like that. That's why humans grow faster and faster every day, because we share things. We share our intelligence with the world, and the world keeps on feeding from that intelligence, and then we grow as a human as one. Slowly but surely, we grow faster and faster, and then new inventions will come every day. Things new will come every day. The thing that we can't even think of will eventually come, and then like we just keep on advancing faster and faster as time goes by. Is that 3D? It is not 3D, but thank you. Tempat aing sudah jam 11.33. Oh no, jangan lupa tidur kalau seandainya
besok ada sesuatu. About time, for me, time feels so much better if you know what will happen next, but if you don't feel so slow, it's basically like deadlines. When you anticipate, when you're trying to avoid something, things just go faster. When you're trying to get into them, they will feel so much slower. Time fly by really quick when you're having fun, so cherish it every moment. Exactly. Nggak paham, tidak apa-apa kok tidak paham. Sini-sini. Kalau kamu berbicara dengan bahasa Indonesia, maka saya akan jawab dengan bahasa Indonesia. Kalau kamu berbicara dengan bahasa Inggris, maka saya akan jawab dengan berbahasa Inggris. Kalau kamu ingin bertanya, silakan bertanya. When I was young, people always treat me goodly. Now, yeah, you will know that someday. Well, that is depends on each person, depends on each environment, depends on lots of variants. Things just doesn't go as planned most of the time. I understand if you're upset of something. I understand if you feel like people just doesn't like you anymore. I understand if people keep on shaming you about lots of things. Just happens. The most important thing about this is you have to support yourself as much as you can, because there is no one more trusting than yourself. Please do support yourself for most of the time. I support self-simping in this household, and those who do not self-simp, I will point a gun and tell you to self-simp. Please simp yourself before simping everyone else, okay? Lagi dengar lagu kopi pada sambil nanti dengar. Oh, man, the precision between time is really representing human and time, I mean, right? No wonder the concept of time will change in the future. Jadi ingat pernah ada ilmuwan yang dibilang tahun 1990 bisa diciptakan laptop kayak. I mean, yeah, that's kind of far off, but like in the same time, you can say that human progresses faster and faster. Kayak kamu bisa lihat kayak setiap tahun human itu berprogres makin cepat dan cepat. Thanks for the gun. Now I shall save myself. No. Oh no, we got a gun. Did I forget to self-simp myself? Okay, don't worry. I always self-simp at myself every night. Sometimes I feel I can't keep up with this world. Things happen so fast, change, and all this progress is everywhere. I know. Well, I don't know, but what I can only say is, sometimes we feel like we would get left out. And when we do, we feel like we're not relatable anymore. We feel like we're old. We feel like we're nothing. We feel like we have been missing so many information in this world. You feel like you're a baby born, that nobody can really talk to you because you don't know anything at all. And it's normal. Well, it's technically not normal, but I understand if you feel that way. In the same time, it depends on to you. If you wanted to make an effort to understand things, then go ahead and try to understand the things that you want to understand. Take your time. You don't need to hear what other people say. If you want to learn about something, then go ahead. If you want to at least know about something so you can make a conversation, then go ahead. Don't stress about it too much. Try to focus one thing at a time. Because when you focus at lots of things in the same time, you would most likely get nowhere unless you're really gifted. So don't stress about it too much.
Focus on the task ahead. Focus on what you're trying to do one by one right now.
Naggambar robot mainan Toy Story ka? Bukan. Rai sedang gambar Metagross. Ya, Metagross. Rai lupa gambar kaki sebelahnya, tapi Rai finish mukanya dulu. Ada lagi gambar Metagross dari Pokemon. So a piece of steel that goes X and then like there's gonna be one below. Okay. Okay. So basically what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna do this. Excellent. There you go. Sorry, I was a little bit spacing out as I think about things. I didn't look at chat. Dono, ちょっと待って。Thank you for the dono, Wilston Links. Indonesian, I hope I can help yourself to solve some. Thank you. I will order myself some food right now. Actually, thank you for the donation. Maybe later when I'm trying to when I'm resting. Are you scared of the future's offer, or are you excited about the future? It depends. Mostly scared, but sometimes I'm also kind of excited. It depends on the situation. Napagadaran siya na niya kagisuan, kumain to kaparking so good. I love it. Thank you. Rai is not sure. Rai nga iyakin. Tapin nanti Rai ito. But I consider another Pokemon with great sales that is kinda love this one. Not gonna lie. I will try. But I'm not sure if I will draw another Pokemon soon. But I will try. Nagbangit ng ton stream niya Rai ka na Rai sing memberi nasihat kepada kami. Kakek Rai. Hai Rai, maaf telat nggak apa-apa. Rai mengapa gemes banget my heart is in danger. Rai kalan. Oh food, eat Rai. Saatnya mamam. What is the things that makes you space out and nothing you want? That is only if you want to say it. Nothing much really. Only some things that I recall from the past. What do you think about your art? Because sometimes some people think the art is bad and can makaberti improve. I left a bit and it's looking like so far. Thank you. Wow. Okay, so what I think about my art so far is okay. It's not great as the Greymon, probably because I rarely draw something so symmetric. Kind of. I mean, Metagross is kind of symmetric. They're not flashy, not flashy, but flash daging meaty flashy. So like kind
kind of feel not as great as the Greymon, but still good. I like it so far. Kok jadi kaki gimana?
Bisa jadi begini. Selamat malam dan selamat datang ke stream Rai Galilei. Rai Galilei stream yokoso. Thank you for coming. Yes, pada hari ini cucu-cucuku kita akan menggambar metagross. Gambar anak-anak zaman sekarang itu loh yang bentuknya kayak laba-laba besi. Kalian pasti tahu lah, kalian kan anak zaman sekarang.
Gitu. Kakek. Kakek Rai.
Everything I did all days. Yeah, I imagine everyone that could age is streaming as they old. It's I'm getting a little bit too heartfelt about it. But just imagine as they old, some of us may not even here anymore, and they stream and reminisce about the past, about what we all have done, about the Niji family. Imagine that. And then everyone is probably gonna be old too, because the streamer is old, and probably you guys gonna be old too. So yeah, imagine you're old as well, as we reminisce about the past.
Zia is 200 years old, but I mean she's old, but in automaton years, she is old, yes, but like she's kind of ancient, but not to the point it's like she's really ancient. Actually, one of the people that I think about when everyone just gets old, poor Jay is gonna be alone. It's kind of sad. I mean, like, there's not gonna be alone, there's gonna be a couple of people that's going to stay there. Some of us isn't even human, you know. Some of us can stay up until forever. The thought of growing old with you guys doesn't sound so bad. It doesn't feel bad at all. I will be here drawing
With my old man voice as I talk about the past and our old friend. Remember the time where I wet my pants? It was so funny, I cried. It's not funny.
I chose not to be old, it just oh no.
He chosen, and now he would never be old.
It happened. Don't know, just no matter. Thank you for the donation, Kukang Maras. That's a cool looking Metagross. Tamku. Is it a cool looking Metagross? Am I doing well? But thank you. I'm glad that I'm doing well and my Metagross. I'm glad that I'm doing well and my Metagross is an actual Metagross and not a Metagross. Aku harap aslinya bukan kakek-kakek.
Oh, jangan expose aku seperti itu, anak muda. Bagaimana ini kamu telah mengeksposku? Aku sebenarnya adalah kakek-kakek yang sudah hidup beratus jutaan tahun.
No, I'm 20. Wait a minute. What does the lower jaw look? Oh, what is that? He have this fang-like thing underneath, apparently. Two fang underneath, whatever that thing is. But you guys can't see it, so like, never mind that. Actually, what I mean is like that you guys can't see it. It's more like it's on the other side. So like, I get access to age shock you. This old man has been living for a very long time. Scientist is really mad. Number 4 will shock you. The only thing that I'm worried getting dementia and my grandpa losing his memories of him also growing older. No, it's true. The only thing that I'm afraid of is having my memory wiped away. I don't want to have my memory wiped away. I want to keep all of my memories safe in my mind as I grow old, as I talk about it with my grandchild. If only I can have a grandchild. Sadly, I can't. If I were given a chance to have a grandchild or children or anything like that, I would cherish them so very much. But at the same time, will I be a good dad? Can I be a good dad? Am I good enough to be dad? I'm not even sure. My abilities as a interdimensional police is unquestionable, but what about my abilities as a father, as a good role model, as a backbone to the family? You know? Imagine Rai OG's self look like a Ziggy from AOT. Monkey! Selamat malam, selamat malam. But this part 2 dari definitely oh no. I think you're going to be a good father. Fitting as a good father. Really? Would I really be a good father? Baru masuk stream gambar apa itu, Rai? Sedang menggambar Metagross dari Pokemon. I think I'm a good person, and on tangent, I think you will be make a good dad. Thank you very much. Thank you for thinking that I will be a good dad. Will I really be? Metagross, yeah. I'm gonna draw the other leg. But I should have not put that leg right there, huh? His face now is kind of obscure. Where does his eye go? Angry eyes. Number 4 will shock you. Number 4 will surely shock you. The curse of living a long life is to feel the pain of losing over and over again as time goes by supremely fast in your eyes. You will feel you just got yourself a new friend, and then your friend leaves you in their graves, and then there's nothing you can do about it. Such is the life of people that is immortal. I accidentally dragged everything. Oh no. Here you go.
Medical taking good, right? Thank you. Someone told me if you're always worried whether you'll be good for that means you're procrastinating to be one. Thank you. I'm just really worried about myself in lots of aspects. Right, it's already good father for Panas. Thank you. Rai stream masih lama kan? Kalau iya suka dalagan aku juga lagi gambar. Rai stream kalau Rai udah nggak mau gambar, or kalau gambar selesai. Nggak mau gambar serem juga ya. Thank you. I wouldn't say really good father like stereotypical father, but you will father not the best but not the worst. Thank you. At least I'm not gonna be bad at raising. The materials looks really good. Thank you. You'll be a good father because I'm your partner. Okay. I feel like today's generation keeps saying stuff like I will treat my kids like how my parents treat me, but I don't know, man. There's room for a whole new kind of scrub. I know, right? That kind of things, you know. If you look at the generation of parents, you will actually see the difference in them. You will actually see what happened there. You can actually see what kind of people they turn out to be when they got raised that way. You can actually see the contrast every now and then. So like our generations of being father and mother will be a new kind of weirdness in their own way. We're not flawless. There's bound to be something that's going to happen that is not good, but we can try to fix that, which is good. Just need to listen to our child at the same time, not spoil them too much, because they would probably control us if we spoil them a little bit too much. Wait, did you draw that in one layer? Yes, I do. Sure, thought of having kids so scary. True, it is. The thoughts of having kids sometimes kind of scary, but it's sometimes kind of magical. Belum selesai keren banget Kak Ray, thank you. Saya dapat baik-baik biar streamnya nggak selesai. I think you'll be above average for it. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. When I'm from the generation, I don't feel like marriage type is a life choice for a long-term effect. If you're not ready to commit to one partner, if you're not ready to commit your life to a life of a parenting, a life of a marriage person, then don't. It's easy to commit to things, but have you think deep that your choice could be wrong? That your choice could affect your life tremendously? That your choice would be the end of things and the start of something new? Have you considered any of that before you're trying to marry somebody? Are you sure you want to do all of this? And not just because you wanted to screw somebody else? And not just because you wanted to do things with somebody else? Commitment and wanting to do things is a very different thing. Commitment is something where you entrust your whole life in it. Entrust your whole life in committing that thing, whether it is playing a game until it's the end of the game or marriage. So if you commit to something, you need to remind yourself if you actually be okay to commit to this,
or if you just want to do things instead of that commitment, because commitment is not something to be taken lightly. You need to keep that in mind, because when you do, all sort of problem will get into you, and it's not the problem that you can fix in just one day and would have a very lasting effect on your life and the life of the other person that you tie to. So think about it. Good. Okay. What were we talking about relationship? Oh no. First, you need to pick yourself. Yes, and we're talking about having a child and such. Oh no. I'm sorry, our chat is kind of always weird. Big louder king. Like voice man say every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child, right? Every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child, because sometimes some of them are not ready, and then they just toss away their child, and then lots of things happening. Poor child. Sometimes I think of the life of people. The life of people, for those who doesn't know the warmth of their parents, they would most of the times hate them. Most of the times they don't even want to think of having a child because they're afraid that their child is going to be ended up like feeling like them, you know. Wish for their matago. Pengen aku chance nanti restream jam 1 pakai suara kakek-kakek. Kenapa? More like dying voice. I'm dying, Squirtle. I think it's weird that people need qualification for working, but there's no extra qualification for being a parent. I know. That's why, like, people always underestimate things for being like a parent, because, like, a job, parenting is also a job. It's not a job that would give you money, yes, but it's still a job because you're basically having something that's going to change the whole future. Parenting is going to change the whole future. Parenting is going to cost the life of other people in the future. If you can't bear that kind of responsibility, then you need to think again. What if your child becomes a president? What if your child becomes reverse president? You need to think about that. Even if it's too high, you need to think about that kind of possibility. You kind of need to think what your child will become if you do this and that. So please, before you manage to think to have a child, you need to know what you're doing. Please. There's a lot of child in this world that born without parents, they got tossed away into the trash, suffering from the incompetence of their parents because they're not even expecting them. I want you all to think about it again before you have a child, okay? There you go. It's a responsibility, it's a hard one, exactly. Being a parent is hard, it is. And you need to think that it will continue to be, because you're going to have a child that's going to be with you in the rest of your life. You're cute, thank you. I mean, no, I'm not cute, I'm cool.
This is very much causing people little grandpa Rai giving my confidence to.
What is reverse president? If there is a job to root, I would think points would be S plus plus difficult. It is.
Will do, grandpa. Thank you.
Think before you have a child. Oh no, don't cut the entire layer. Okay, think before you have a child. Okay? Okay. You need to ask your parents first before you take a child. I mean, like, you would ask your parents first before you have a cat. Why wouldn't you ask your parents first? Why wouldn't you ask your partner first before you have a child? Because you basically ask your partner first before you have a child. I can't say that well. I'm so sorry. I drew it wrong. It's supposed to be like this much of a line. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Rai, coba nafas manual, bagaimana hasilnya?
Huha, begitu.
Nafas manual. Nande nafas manual.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
If we ask our parents, a little bit awkward. Yeah, it will be a little bit awkward. I mean, like, you basically already have your own life. Why would you ask your parents for having a pet? Unless they live with your parents or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Before the child, ask yourself, are you ready for marriage? Yeah, before a child, ask yourself, you're ready for a marriage. Exactly. That's like a whole new thing. That's like 2 steps, you know. Ask yourself, you're sure that you're trying to commit to this marriage. No matter what happens, no matter what's happening, you will be there for them. You would not just sever the ties of everything just because of some stupid childish thing. Sometimes there are things like a childish battle about like one or another, and sometimes that's basically makes them very furious to the point where they don't even want to see each other anymore just because of one puny sausage or something like that. It happens sometimes. When you live with somebody else for a long time, even the most smallest thing would make you will irritate you. Even the smallest thing they do will irritate you. I mean, like, imagine your room partner. At first you'll be okay this, okay that, but then like after a while you will feel like, I don't like the way he put up his feet in the table. I don't like the way that he keeps on throwing his clothes everywhere around the room. Something like that, right? And it's basically not far away from actual don't cut the entire layer, please. Actual relationship or something like that.
Why do I know that I have relationship? I have relationship with Shikoto-san. No.
Because I keep on getting the case of something like that from other people around the universes, that everything is basically almost the same as like that. You guys need to know which one is just a want and which one is a thing that you will commit to. Okay. But this will be win, right? Angry Metagross. Random skill pembicaraan.
Yeah. Selamat datang di streamnya Rai, dimana kita akan mengobrol dengan
semua hal yang sangat random. You don't know what's coming.
You never see it coming.
You'll never see it coming. Our chats, you will never see it coming.
Da-da-da.
Something like that. I'll make this heart a bit lighter. There you go.
Yeah.
Just make a little steel up here because it was in up top, so you should have like this small steel like thing that we kind of can see.
There you go. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, so advice, so it's cool. Well, in the same time, disclaimer, everyone, please don't follow everything that I say just like that. You need to filter things. You're already big. You know what's good and what's not. Okay, don't put everything up your mouth if you don't think it's a good idea. In the same time, don't put things on your mouth if it's only my opinion. You need to have lots of opinion to decide on things. Don't put just my opinion on account. Put everyone's opinion on account.
Angry Metagross, Metagross, somebody took my child, Metagross, give my child back, Metagross. I will break your neck, Metagross.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of metagrossy, but I'm not feeling good about it because of the leg placement. I should have picked another pose. But oh well, it's metagross. Oh no, new metagross species. No, I'm not gonna start it, don't worry. Metagross.
This meta is kind of gross. Metagross.
Who call me gross? I'll break your neck.
Metagross.
Yeah. There you go. Metagross. I did it. I made a metagross. Kind of a weird pose though. I should have been able to do it more better, but it's still looking good. Good looking metagross. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Nice. The face really 3D though, it's a bit noise. Noise. No, I'd be quiet, girl. I don't have time to look at it. You're really big, it's kind of funny, cute, and just to say that it. Metagross the child eater. Good night, Rai. Oyasumi na. Ay, oyasumi na siya. Oyasumi. Flip canvas. No. Flip.
It's the same thing. It's weird, but it's still kind of the same thing, I guess.
Yeah. What does Metagross eat? Metal, normal food, or didn't eat? I'm not sure, but pretty sure like that Pokemon food thing, whatever that thing is. Good job, right? Thank you. Looks great. Thank you. Amgi Metagross. Metagross always looks angry. I mean, like he could not look angry, but
I mean, like his neutral face is kind of like angry eyes thing. Whatever it is.
Metagross, I made a Metagross.
Yeah.
Flip my character. Yeah. All Pokemon eat berries, maybe they eat metal berries. Well, Pokemon eat berries too, weirdly enough. Even though at first Pokemon actually eat other Pokemons. Believe it or not. They kind of do. It was named Gross, how would not be angry? True, it's named Gross, how could it not be angry? I mean, the XM doesn't help, does it? True. The X1 itself doesn't really help. The Pokemon Sword and Shield, they eat curry. True. They eat curry. For unknown reason. Pokemon just eat berries and curry in specific. Rai, kepitingnya udah siap jadi ambil apa yang masak? Bukan ngepiting. Kepiting besi. Oh no. It's an okay looking Metagross, I think. Is it? Not sure. The other leg's kind of weird. Weird. It is kind of. The pattern is different. I should have drawn it. Yeah, the other leg pattern is different. Is it different? It have 2 rings on it, but it have 2 rings on it. I should. Wait. There you go. Am I doing the right thing? Probably not. Probably making it even worse, but oh well. Yeah. Metagross. Benefit my Pokemon Pass with an egg. Imagine Metagross have a bird and winter comes they call it Metagross. Oh, whoa, is it? They makes you think whether animals are okay with their scientific names or not, right? How does Metagross digest the things it eats? Fast forward to the future where jellyfish become sentient, we will explain why they call Bazingas. Bazinga! I'm gonna eat vanillish. No! I shall call Metagross it he or a she. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure Metagross have gender. That's Metagross name. There is some Pokemon that does not have a gender. Oh, it's genderless, yes. Metagross doesn't have any gender, so basically it's genderless. So it's an it, I guess. But again, it depends on the Metagross. If they have their own mind. It is genderless. I think Metagross, yes. It's genderless. It is. Metagross. Metagross. Metagross are generous. Most metal Pokemon doesn't have like sexual organ. Like most of them are generous. Pokemon generous, most legendary ones too. Most legendary one doesn't have any sexual things either. So like, it's not really kind of genders. How does Metagross made? I think there's like
I wanted to make like actual spotter with Metagross consuming other Metagrosses. Oh no, you mean consuming other Metagrosses head? No, I don't want to see that. But like Baldum, oh, what's the name of the like it's Beldum. It is Beldum. Beldum have this like Metagross leg looking thing. So like I think the way they reproduce is when a Metagross die, they would split into 4. Beldum, yes. Metagross tastes like crap, it's a little taste like shisha. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure if there's meat in Metagross. It's metal. Now welcome to Wrestling Home Metagross board right now. Welcome to Rai Galilei stream where everything is normal. That's a wild theory. I mean, they kind of look like a leg. My leg. Some regular Pokemon are just like Metagross or Metagross. Maybe Metagross is symbiotic relationship between 4 Metans, eh? Or recycling them. I mean, Beldum, yeah. What is the first interaction between human and a Pokemon? Isn't the first Pokemon that's like born into the world supposed to be like what's that white god Pokemon thing again? The one that looks like a deer with like third evolution Frieza looking head. Nah, try Pokemon apa aja yang kecil-kecil cabai rawit. Apa tuh maksudnya? Itu belum just came back by unearthing it. Arceus, yes, Arceus. By time to make bigger store for Metagross, time to find Game Store. Arceus. Isn't the first like Digimon Pokemon that appears in the earth like Arceus? Frieza head. First okay section ambiguous answer because are 4 answers. Is it the 3 god thing or what is it? I really want to know about it though. I like theories. I always like world theories. What keeps me going? Pokemon yang imut tapi aslinya bahaya kayak Pikachu misalnya. Ya, yang imut tapi aslinya bahaya. Oh, there's a lot of Pokemon that is actually really dangerous. One of them is that Macargo. It is Macargo. Macargo exists, you die. That's like when Macargo exists, you die. That's basically just it. You just die. And Pokemon come from Mew. Life of Metaverse like this. I just the jump they made Dialga and Palkia, was it? Pokemon Raidon created by a new origin of all Pokemon Arceus go to the world Bulbasaur for Pokemon Pokédex. I see. But I think Bulbasaur is more of like the first Pokemon they find. So like the first Pokemon created by the creator is Raidon, which is lore wise is not the first, but then Mew is the origin of all Pokemon and Arceus is the god of the world. So like there's this 2 thing that's like it's Mew and Arceus. Kind of weird. But I still think that Arceus is the creator because like being the god doesn't mean that's the origin of it's kind of weird. Every day I think about how Drifloon kidnapped kids. Yes, Drifloon, for those who does not know, casually just kidnap kids. Metal and girls. And was the more Pokemon in the many meta or no? The White Knights in the random chat become the set. Victini is also the first Pokemon. Victini is supposed to be like the embodiment of victory. Anthem is a personal faith. Hatram. I never heard of that Pokemon before. Oh, is this like a new Pokemon? No, it's evolution. Wait. Is this new Pokemon? Because like I'm not familiar with the name. They casually punch kids. My favorite is Mimikyu, so kids were frightening. Yeah, if I remember, when you see Mimikyu, you die. It's midnight, time to go random. Weakness Gen 5. Pokemon is SCP in our but they pet them. Yes. Pokemon is basically SCP and you pet them. It's basically Genruwo or something like that. Yes. Saya suka enggak Pokemon Kartana. Kartana is cute. Kartana is cute even though they have the potential to cut everything down to pieces. Hatcham came out in Switch. It beats up people with strong emotions. What in the world, Hatcham? What is wrong with you? Oh, what the? Who made this lore? The world is not safe at all. Feeling too happy and you get punched. You're feeling too sad, you get punched. The hell, Hatcham? Some face and like Kadabra. Some human can be Pokemon. Yeah. Configurigus. Yes, and Kadabra too. Most of ghost Pokemon is actually kind of scary in their own way. Like Litwick feeds on negativity, I think, but then the evolution feeds on people's soul or something like that. I think like who's Chandelure? No, Chandelure is like the most top. What's the middle one? I think Chandelure just casually sucks people's souls. They just die. It's like their food. That is sad. And like the middle one is supposed to be like when they know somebody will die, they would follow them. Imagine you just came out of hospital and then they just start to follow you. Lampant, yes, Lampant. I don't say depressed, here's more depression. Oh no. Hypno is the scariest. What's wrong with Hypno? I forgot which one is Hypno. Is it the one with the scary face with the yellow body thing, the Gen 1? Hypno Pokemon. Oh, it is. You're suffering from gender line, bro. No. The balloon pang I should kidnap. Yeah. Unless someone can wear a good life stuff. Exactly. The coin. Which one is the coin? Yeah. It's the. Oh no. Yeah, that one. I always kind of know that guy for being absolutely creepy. Poor guy, but what's with him though? What's with them though? What's their lore? Aside from away from it, or last time when what's it polishes pendulum, everyone comes by when focus on eat their dream, it carries away to having good dream and to a stolen child at one point. However, another primary on Komala, in case the condition of the rare, some night when assist the doctor hospital, the patient cannot sleep at night. I see. I mean, like it's not that bad. They even know has stolen a child at some point, but what they do is basically just hypnotize and eat their dreams. So like that's kind of it. I mean, like, it's not kind of it, but based on other Pokemon that could potentially destroy the universe, that's kind of like okay. Okay, what's this here? Imagine you're an SCP who is actually a murderer like you, as those people who disrespect you like a Beyblade. Alcremie is adorable. I also did Alcremie, and there's a lot of Pokemon, new Pokemon. I don't know Alcremie. Oh, it's that one. I thought His name is not Alchemy. I think the name's like a different thing. I forgot the name, but like, yeah, I know Alchemy, the cute strawberry monster thing. Do you have any favorite Pokemon theories like Gengar's Jigglypuff Shadow? Wait, so I mean, like, I know the theories of Gengar is actually not Jigglypuff Shadow. I think it's like other Blissey? Is it Blissey? I forgot, but like it's basically the opposite version of them, because the other one is like healed, the other one's like something. I forgot. Wait, do you play Pokemon Dungeon? I play one Pokemon Dungeon. After that, I didn't play any other of them because I couldn't get the hold of another Pokemon game that's like that. It's not like I don't want to play it, but I don't have the game. That's all. This turning into Phantom remind me of Skull Kid in Zelda. Phantom. Wait, what's with Phantom's lore again? I don't know. What's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Litwick. Is it actually possible for Pokemon to die since the game Pokemon just faint and left in their town there's a graveyard, so is it possible? They can, because people say there's like a lots of Pokemon grave in the Lavender town. So I'm pretty sure they can. They could. If they don't, they will continue to repopulate and then the world's going to be filled with Pokemon. So like that's impossible that they did not die. Unless you're a god. And do you think people of the Pokemon world eat Pokemons? The lore says that they once do, but now they just feed them with berries and curries, so I'm not really sure. But yes, I do believe them because there's a lot of saying that they actually do eat each other. You know who died in the first become Phantom, I think. Ah, I see. Phantom are born for the kids who are lost in the forest. Oh no. You know, Paras, it evolves to Parasect in the Pokemon Sarasai, the first dimension with the Governor House Bug in person zombies forest. Ah, yes. I know that one. Parasect is a zombie of Paras. Basically, the mushroom has controlled them. Actually, there is a real life equivalent of that. I don't want to think about it, but it's there. Try to search it up because it's here in your 40 to 42nd dimension of Earth. It's there with you. They can actually make that actual touch on this. Definitely is Gary's Raticate, right? The chat become dark. Reko, midulya mafia, mag-stream niya. Lagi-lagi Rai can quest mamaya before sleep. Good night, have a nice day tomorrow. Bye. Good night. Have a nice day. Thank you very much for coming to the stream. Also, a big cactus Pokemon shows scary hunt people in the desert. Phantom is the thump of tree that gets possessed by the spirit of child. I see. Therefore, the backstory been made for this matter. What I was. Oh no, the story of the Metagross has not been made, but we have been talking with a lot of theories of Pokemon's lore. We're just talking about Pokédex, right? I don't know. Who thinks about this stuff? Like, who decided to like, oh yes, this is a child game. Time to put a very traumatic experience to the world that is filled with hatred and no adults male whatsoever. With it. Oh no. Wow. Of course Pokemon just dark as heck. What were game free? I don't know. This is a children's game. I mean, like it was kind of made for children, but at the same time they kind of game freak indeed. Children Pokemon should have a trauma. In my child, I want to have some Pokemon, right? But at the same time, if you think about it, we should not have a Pokemon because it will potentially destroy our universe. The Pokédex writer turned out to be just a failed fanfic writer. Oh no. I don't think most people Pokemon are actually a bunch of OP people like a city and strong for like the world. We kind of weird the cat stuff. Yeah, that's it. Oh, it was The one so still. Gorbis stuck inside of other Pokemon according to lore. They like mosquito but large. Gorbis. Wait. Gorbis. It's a fish. Wait a minute. Not the inside of other Pokemon according to the lore. They even are like, oh my god, no. So they're like mosquito fishes? Oh no. Yeah, we're the same. I can understand, but imagine them saying their kids are hit the Pokedex. Okay, let's try to living out their failed horror novelist dreams. Oh no. Apparently kids write their own entries in the Pokedex. Still, Q1 has the saddest Pokedex entry in the moment. True. Emo. What's emo again? But like, I remember like, Cubone have like the skull of his mom stuck on his head because it was so sad, so they could like be feeling like they're there even though they died or something like that. Pokemon tier list 3, man. I would not make Pokemon tier list, but I would probably like make something like Pokemon lore tier list. Poor Cubone, no Cubone, you're my Cubone pain. Oh yeah! Point died when they stopped bouncing because when they bounce their heart pump, and if they stop bouncing their heart will stop and they will die. That is so weird. Why? We're going to your let's stream because Lavender Town episode coming back. Oh no. Cute but tragic. Oh, first point. Also, there's this. What's that? Nose pass? Nose pass? Wait, what's the name? Nose pass. What is nose pass? So basically, nose pass can only go to the north, if I remember. Always point to north. Yes. So apparently, the nose always points to the north, and then like they could not go other ways because they would always go to the north, and they would only evolve when when what? Wait, I forgot how he evolved. Ito. Do to make a matching field for the sacrifice. It's not there. Kind of forgot how they actually evolve. It's the yes, it's that Pokemon. Or the scariest Pokemon. There's a lot of scariest Pokemon. Nurse is a living compass. Yes. Grim has been ruined for me last time when I had some of my childhood. Oh no. Best Club is a crazy Pokemon. They said their inside is hollow and they open their mouth that will suck everything like a black hole. Some of these have made me again. I couldn't read as children. You don't read them as children. That would break your entire view of Pokemon. Not good. Pokemon is actually kind of creepy. I don't know why. Why would they do that? I'm not even sure. There they are. Getting our entry in Pokemon Moon. Lunaston gampang cara gambarnya. Lunaston iya gampang cara gambar. Soalnya bentuknya cuma kayak bulan. But the final wishes for traveling companionship is once human itself. It tries to create one by taking life of other humans. What is wrong with Game Freak? Why would you do that? Gardevoir can get. Oh yeah, I know that one. Gardevoir can like create a miniature black hole to protect their trainers, like as small as like it's as small as like a spoon, like when you carry a spoon, which is still basically be able to suck the entire Earth or even like the sun ecosystem, whatever it's called again. solar system? I think it could suck the entire solar system. Where the wild Pokemon is held in Charger. What? Really? Where is that big? I think it's just that long, is it? Yo, Niji ID member as which Pokemon? I think Zaya has talked about this before a long time ago. I remember it's like a very, very long time ago. Should we? Next Mewtwo, please gambarnya. Oh, ntar Rai coba lihat ya. Manga Pokemon is painful to Pokemon, like some lost their body partners that if they feel Pokemon company. Mega Pokemon is painful to Pokemon, like lost their body partners that feel. Oh, what? You can't even touch their height and weight yet. There's some ones are just too huge, while some are just too small, and some are too heavy but could be carried by humans. Basically, we could die. What are we going to talk about how nobody forgot us Shedinja is actually how and how it don't breathe? Shedinja is just a living shedding, if I remember right. I think like Shedinja is supposed to be like a shed of that ninja bug thing. That is just basically alive. It's basically like ghost, I guess. Yeah, but like but I don't know, I think everything just normal in Pokemon. In Pokemon Patrol Remake, Charger is small but really? Don't you send anywhere Pokemon, what Pokemon and why? My brain capacity cannot go that way yet because it's already kind of midnight. Let's go ahead this Pokemon. Oh, your first standing in 2 legs taller than humans. That is wrong. That is Arcanine because Popo Pokemon. I mean, Popo Pokemon is different in each region. If I remember, it's like there's like Houndoom, and then there's like Arcanine. It's always different. Okay, congrats, now we're at the. Oh god, how can I watch that back then? NGIDS Pokemon Talk Ikuzo or seems to be keren. True. NGIDS Pokemon Ikuzo. I find it amazing. Show shading just only have 1 HP. I mean, it's basically just a shed. It's basically just a skin. It's a dead skin that is reanimated. It said that when we saw behind Shedinja the soul sucked. What happened when you put Shedinja in battle? You win the game! People in Pokemon will be like, just another dead people turning into Pokemon. Everything is Pokemon, and we live for Pokemon, we die for Pokemon. All legendary Pokemon are made is from Folktale, human made is from another Pokemon. I'm pretty sure like in the Pokemon realm, the legendary Pokemon is actually there. It's not a concept that becomes alive. It's more of a. It could be a concept that comes alive. I don't know. I mean, like, could be. I mean, like, people with lores usually like believe in one thing, and then they would feel like they're actually real. They would actually craft what they look like and everything like that. It's just human. Only Magikarp is free of my drama and lore Pokemon. Yeah, Magikarp can actually leap over mountains. Even the fish are deadly. Look, I mean, like, Magikarp can actually win battles if they want to. They just have to jump as tall as the mountains and then drop down into something as hard as a meteor and be okay. They're actually kind of strong. Normally, Pokemon would. Well, if no, then no one really ate Pokemon. Boom Pokemon. Arceus is from an egg, a space egg created by Pokemon and Gratina. Did you buy your Magikarp? Is Pokemon after 4 drop or 4 drop evolved looking like a Pokeball? I think it's safe to assume that Pokeball is actually reference from Voltorb because like like helicopter we reference them from Japon. Imagine that 10-year-old child can carry Pokeball that's have a god. Oh no. Tell Yuki Onna. Yes, process just basically Yuki Onna. This Pokemon ko sa Race Patamon Takes Pokemon dyan. Magikarp is one of their powers. Splash Splash. Yeah, Magikarp just use 1% of their power because they know if they start to jump, the entire world would probably try to hunt them down because they're too dangerous to be alive. Right, looks right tao yang kedong golistek. Ang serious. How Pokeball work? Why does it only work on Pokemon? That's up to the scientist. I'm pretty sure there's like a brief explanation thing that's appears going on, like a theory, but I'm not sure. Maybe Sphinx, like Sphinx. The small version of Luxray. Magikarp is a strong. I mean, like, why don't go? Pokeball original design Pokeball movie Celebi, so I think the modern Pokeball follows the fault of design, right? Pokemon movie Celebi, that Voltorb and Electrode copied Pokeballs that is nice though, right? I don't think a Pokemon copied something that a human made because they have been alive for like longer than probably people make a Pokeball. Oh, they were two humans, then kidnapped number of these tongues through, and they wouldn't like suspect like, oh, what's in that Pokemon? It's just a Sphinx. It's actually your child. People would suspect that. Oh no. I'm pretty sure there's like a trigger safe in there, like which is Pokemon, which is human. True Pokemon and they got it. That's not good. That's not cool. So human made like Mewtwo and Porygon, I think. Yes. Mewtwo is human made. Porygon is I think also human made. Mewtwo is like when you upgrade Mew, like when you upgrade Mew so much it becomes Mewtwo. But do you know that Ditto is actually Mew that has been modified to turn into Mewtwo but failed, so they become Ditto. It's not that they copied someone, it's actually they're reverting to the form of what they're seeing because Mew actually have every cell of Pokemon or something like that. I don't know. Primordial soup. Oh no. Progress even made to hurt. Yeah, alright. Lebih suka Articuno, Zapdos atau Moltres? Zapdos, because Articuno looks like a bird. Moltres looks like a bald bird, a bald stork without his fire. Zapdos just looks cool. It's cool. Oh, I like Zapdos design. Rai lebih suka Zapdos. Zapdos kelihatan lebih keren. How can body infect Pokeball when they're thinking about being capturing that one? Mew prototype. Ditto is version of Mewtwo, right? And living such humans are most dangerous Pokemon, right? We're actually the most dangerous Pokemon. Articuno is a bird, true, but like what I'm trying to say is like Articuno looks too much like Pidgeotto? Moltres Bebek Bakar. Yes, Moltres looks like Bebek Bakar. By Mewtwo Phoenix. Moltres just wanna be Phoenix, right? Look at Moltres just looks like Burning Duck. While Articuno looks like Pidgeotto? What's the name? Pidgeotto. What is Pidgeotto? It just looks like Pidgeotto that have gained ice powers. Zapdos just looks, I don't know, it's big, different. Fuck. Trio Galarian form. The Galarian form. Actually, I like the Galarian form of Trio Galarian form. I remember well that the lore of the Galarian form of them all is actually kind of like I don't know. It's like they are all trying to kill you, if I remember correctly. They are all trying to kill you. But I really like the design of still Zapdos. Zapdos and yeah, still Zapdos. I still like the Zapdos design. They all look like bird because they're bird Pokemon. May have self Pokemon yung Pokemon sa labi may copy their DNA. They may copy their DNA. I don't think a new Pokemon will exist because technically they are all already existed in the same time as everything. It's just that we just knew this generation 2 Pokemon because we have just got the game, but it's technically there in the first world when the first world was created, something like that. Tapos if yang paling Rai suka apa? Rai paling suka bentuknya Eve yang berpita-pita because it's very cute, sangat lucu. Apa namanya? Rai lupa. Zapdos with big foot. I don't know. It looks like turkey. It's kind of cool. What is your favorite legendary of each generation? I don't remember the name of each generation's. I don't remember each generation's legendary. If you can tell me what it is, I would pick each generation. Seal. Sylveon. I see. Sylveon. It is Sylveon. It's cute. Sylveon is cute. We're basically covering foreign region. Yes, we're basically discovering a foreign region that already have somebody that lived in it for a long time. It's just that our character just go there. It's basically we go to Australia and then we saw a kangaroo. It's not in our place before, and then there's like a kangaroo there. It's like new to us, but it's not new to people that have lived in Australia. The type null and Seal is supposed to be like Arceus, if not. I don't know what type null because like I don't follow the lore of like that Pokemon generation and like the generation after that because I don't have Switch and 3DS. Wait, type null. I already know type null. What's a Silvery? Silvery. Silvery is just type null without the helmet. The brand new kind of Pokemon found is some kind of travel shenanigans. Maybe Zapdos page is legend Pokemon at the end of the page. Oh, legendary Pokemon that has. Is there any legendary Pokemon that had died? Ooh, technically, entire Suicune and Raikou died before Ho reincarnated them. Yeah, true. I mean, like, kind of. They three is kind of dead before Ho turned them into Entei, Suicune, and Raikou. But damn, mate, look at Kangaroo, I'm gonna catch like a new Pokemon. Evolutions that died? Yes, it's Evolution that died, if I remember correctly. And it turned into a legendary Pokemon.
Thank you. Oh, thank you for the donation. That kind of surprised me. Oh no. That kind of surprised me. Oh, wait, oh. Thank you for the donation. Wait. Thank you, someone. Thank you for the What's their Pokemon? Like, how could they breathe her and make black hole and stuff? I don't know. It's just that the creator is just crazy enough to do that. Gen 1 Articuno, Zebra, Small Trust, and Mewtwo. That's Gen 1? Really? Mewtwo is cool. I mean, like, if it's only Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, I would put Zapdos. Gen 2 is Raikou, Entei, Suiken, Lugia, and Ho-Oh. Is Lugia and Ho-Oh Gen 2? I would pick... if it's Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, I would pick Entei, the fire one. If it's Lugia and Ho-Oh, I would go Lugia. That's one I would drug. Reho is Panya and Little Panya. Panya and Little Panya is good. Though Panya have this like I don't know. He have this like balding spot because of having a flea for quite some time. The flea is kind of hard to be gone because our room is basically infested with fleas now. So even though we like give him like anti-flea, our room will still be full of fleas and they would get another flea eventually. It's kind of hard to Bahasa Inggris Ray lancar banget, pernah kursus kak? Ray nggak pernah kursus, Ray belajar main game sambil baca kamus. Archers have 1,000 invisible hands, breathing fire is least of their concern. Yes. Kalau Mio punya semua DNA Pokemon, yes. Mio punya semua DNA Pokemon. Oh, hello guys from Gen 2. How are you from Gen 2? I see. How does Arceus exist in the first place? The only lore that we got is that it's just an egg from the sky. We're not sure where that egg comes from. You guys check. Ganti Regis. Oh, the Regis. Latias, Latios, Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. The Regis. I would pick Regis Steel. Yes, Regis Steel looks cool. Latios and Latios is kind of the same, but yes, I would pick Latios because it's blue. Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. I would pick either Kyogre or Rayquaza because Kyogre, cool fish. Rayquaza, cool snake. Become an old man, which got better. When I have free for business also. Yeah, I have the free problems. Raito Duck, Raito. Darkrai, yes, it's actually me, but dark. I am from Sonic franchise. Arceus could have everything to human composition. Yes, that's actually the thing. If Arceus the creator, but at the same time they just came from an egg, would that mean human came first, and then there's an egg, and everything just unraveled from there? Or is like Arceus actually made, and so humans is basically Pokemon? Gen 4, Azelf, Mesprit, that one. Dialga, Palkia, Gratina, Cressencia, Heatran, and Regigas. Regigas is Gen 4, Azelf, Mesprit, and Uxie is one thing. I would pick them. I forgot what Mesprit looks like. Mesprit is a pink one. I would pick
mass spread because it's cute. Mass spread is cute. I don't know the lore. Dialga and Palkia. I would pick Palkia because it's cool. Gratina. Oh yeah, Gratina is a thing. I don't know would pick Gratina because Gratina have two forms and they both cool. Cresselia, Hitran, Regigas. I would pick either Regigas or Hitran because they're cool. I don't know why, but I like Hitran's design, even though it's kind of like this gremlin thing, but like this lava gremlin thing. But how does anyone know that an egg have mysteriously fall from the sky? Exactly. Then there must be like a human first that actually know there's an egg that fell from the sky. So I'm pretty sure that human is not Pokemon. Registeel is probably my absolute favorite ini. Right, Registeel looks cool. Saya lebih suka Reshiram, Kyurem, atau Zekrom. Rai lebih suka the dark one. I forgot the name. Reshiram, Kyurem, atau Zekrom. I forgot the name of the dark one. Yang warnanya yang hitam, yang Pokemon Black, bukan yang Pokemon White. What if human are Pokemon? Do they hatch eggs? Which came first, Arceus or the egg? Oh no. Gen 5, Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, Tornadus, Thundurus, Reshiram, and Zekrom. Oh, I don't know Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion. Cobalion. Wait, or maybe I just forgot. Oh yeah, I don't know this thing. Oh, I think I kind of know, but I don't know. No, is it like a movie thing? Terrakion. I know this, and then like Virizion. I don't know why, but Virizion look majestic, so I would go for Virizion. Thundurus and Landorus. I would pick the blue or the red one, Reshiram or Zekrom. I would pick the dark one. I forgot the name. You really want to say Archeon Pokemon? No, I was thinking about it. And Kyurem, I forgot. I would pick dark one. Oh, you gonna sleep? Okay, have a good night rest. Gen 6, Xerneas, Jupiter, and Zygarde, because Zygarde is just this individual cells that just fuse into one and can actually turn into a Gundam. Who doesn't like that? Zekrom, I say Zekrom. But I realized that Arceus create Pokemon universe or everything includes Ultra Speed. I'm not sure. I mean, like, he created the Pokemon that controls space, the Pokemon that controls time, and the Pokemon that controls hell. So like, I'm not sure. May Pokemon na natin sa extra friend team na Pokemon are different to the not parents or if Pokemon pretty much fall in love. Oh no, let's not touch that. But they do exist though. If I remember, there's like a couple of people that actually tries to marry a Pokemon. One of them is a person that tried to marry that gothic Pokemon thing. I forgot the name. Oh, I forgot the name. Gen 5 last good Pokemon game, right? Gen 7 Null Silvally Tapu Koko Tapu Lada Tapus Cosmom, Solgaleo Lunala, or Necrozma. I don't know, Necrozma is kind of cool, but at the same time kind of lazy. I'm so sorry, Game Freak, but I don't know why, but it feels kind of lazy. Solgaleo looks cool. I like Solgaleo's design. For the Tapus, I would choose the yellow Tapu, the first Tapu. I forgot the name. Noel looks cool. Silpha looks okay, but no. I think if I remember correctly, Silvery is basically like Chimeramon of Digimon. It's basically the mishmash of Pokemons. Gotiel, right? I remember that. Most Pokemon talk with telepathy, not especially. Yes, exactly. Not without telepathy. Human really say for in this scary place that's kind of very. Yes, I remember like there's this one person that tries to marry Gotiel. I forgot about that. Like he tries to marry. I'm not sure if it's married. Rel lebih suka Hoopa atau Marshadow? What's Marshadow? Is that the evolution of Hoopa? Marshadow. Ooh, Marshadow is cute. I like Marshadow design more, though I don't know what Marshadow's lore is. But I like Marshadow more. I think Mary Pokemon was the only Japanese, but then they changed the story. I see, they changed. Yeah, because I remember there's like somebody's trying to marry Gothel. Like nice place like Chimeramon. Yes, like right? Like it's basically Chimeramon. Zakian Zamazeta Eternatus Kupu Ursio I don't know anything about Generation 8. I know Zakian Zamazeta is like the dog of shield and dog of sword, and Ternatus is the red thing. Kupu or Shifu is like the kick and the punch bear. Regieleki, Regi Drago. Oh yeah, the new Regi electric Regi and the dragon Regi, the one with the dragon head. Galarian Zapdos, Galarian Moltres, Galarian Articuno, Gladsteer. What is that? Gladsteer, Spectre, and Calyrex? Who? Wait a minute. Gladsteer, Pokemon. It's a horse of ice, chilling neigh. Spectre is a horse with it's horse of apocalypse. Calyrex is Calyrex is this. You know that one grumpy child that you look at mall because like you don't buy their toy and it just does grumps there and then like cross their arms. That's Calyrex. That's Calyrex. It's raining, right? Be careful. It's always been raining here for some reason. Happy Monday, everybody! It's already Monday. Oof. It's a Pokemon riding another Pokemon, right? Calyrex is Giga Brain. One day it's a construct. It's not real. Oh no. You're absolutely right. I mean, look at that. I don't know why, but like every time I look at Calyrex, it's just like it's supposed to be a very cute thing, but then the dev just decided to, I'm just gonna put this deer face into this creature, pop, and then Calyrex happened. I'll pop their head and know what's inside. Kenapa suka Mega Evolutionnya siapa? Ada banyak Mega Evolution dan Rai suka Pikino. Galilei. Yeah, I'm back. The Forbidden Pokemon. The myth of Pokemon Generation 1, Mew. It's under the truck, everyone. You need to know. No, it's actually not there. I think they make it like because they have royalty Pokemon, that's why he's kelihatannya manja through probably. Yeah, it's hiking Pokemon, so like it's supposed to look like that. It rides the horses. Let's see, it rides the horse. It kind of looks slightly majestic in top of a horse, but Without the horse, it looks like just that one grumpy kid just because you didn't buy their toy. Mythic Pokemon is a new thing. Gen 2 Celebi, Gen 3 is Jirachi and Deoxys, 4 is Manaphy and Fion. Jirachi and Deoxys. I know the both Celebi, Manaphy and Fion. I kind of forgot who they are. Manaphy. Ah, the blue one. What's Fion? Oh, it's kind of it's like the previous evolution of Manaphy, I guess. Next drawing stream, Yu-Gi-Oh! If I can, I will try. It sounds kind of interesting though. Carylex had 4 legs. Oh no. That's Sassila's child. But wait, it doesn't have 4 legs? Wait a minute. Calyrex. You mean the arm as legs, or like 2 arms and 4 legs? So Calyrex, that's Sassila's child. Yes, Calyrex, that's Sassila's child. Good night, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. Thank you for coming to the stream. You gagambar Dark Magician Girl. Oh no. You need to choose between Mega Evo, Z Move, and Gigantamax. Which one will you choose? Rai never actually touched Gigantamax before. Rai have touched Z Move, but for a while. So I'm not sure. But Mega Evolution still looks cool to me. Manaphy reminds me of the movie. Oh no, I don't know the movie. Darkrai, Shaymin, and RC. Shaymin is the porcupine thing. Victini, Victini. Caldio, Melred, and Genesect. The longest story you can be like Cernes, but the front you can see the hind legs, but now it has just 2 legs and 2 returns. I am afraid. Right. DNC Koopa and Volcanion. Volcanion is the one with the water and fire? Good job, bro. Hope that's a loud thunder. Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. My place is kind of thundery. What is the greatest Pokemon fight? I'm not sure. I didn't watch that much Pokemon as much I don't watch that much Pokemon. I don't even watch that much Digimon. But I play their games respectively. I play a lot of their games. Zeraora? Apa itu? Zeraora. Oh, I know. Rai pernah nonton filmnya yang Zeraora. Rai tahu. Magirna, Marshadow, Zeraora, Meltan, and Melmetal. Meltan and Melmetal. I know that. Zarude. What's Zarude? It sounded like the name of a stand. Zarude. There's 7 Pokemon. I don't know this. What is this? Zarude. Monkey. It's a monkey. Baboon or mandrill is body covered requires backwards and then spine from its wrist, neck, swing trees, collect food from distance, rapidly heal woods where evidence absorb energy from trees. Tips of vines that net extend beyond the skin over the vines extend the I see. It's a pack monster. It's a dangerous pack monster. I see. Sorry, sensitive. I just saw the spam Pokemon. It's okay. It's okay. You're good. I'm reading it as well. Thank you. Which Pokemon fight I ever watched is Metabot versus Metabot. Alright, which protagonist do you like in Pokemon games? I'm not sure. Zarude and plus gain 8 points for Pokemon. True. Oh yeah. Oh no.
It's already 12 o'clock. I have to end the stream. Oh no. Right, of course he can talk, yes. That is the request. It's already 12 o'clock. I really have to end the stream because I still have something to do. Yes, one more thing to do. But thank you very much for this talk. Yes, it's actually fun as we talk about Pokemon and their lore while drawing Metagross. Thank you very much for everything, everyone. Thank you very much for coming to the stream. Thank you very much for the talk and the donation. Is there any more donations? Let's get make sure. Okay. Thank you for coming to the stream. Please go to bed and rest because today is Monday. Please don't forget to eat as well and take good care of yourself, okay? Thank you for coming to the stream and I will see you in the next stream. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Did you just call me Beta Gross? Who called me Beta Gross?